friends, it's Sarah from Sweet Scents from the Dollhouse. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Subscribe and hang out with us. If you're returning waxy, as always, welcome back. Today I'm going to be cutting some wax, giving you guys, a bit of a break from my scent score videos, just because those have got to be about as boring as watching paint dry. I normally like to just alternate things a little bit, but I'm trying to catch up with this fall and winter catalog before the end of the month. So just a reminder, what's new with Scentsy in the month of February. You can join for $64.99 Canadian. Can't remember how much. It's half price, whatever it is, probably like $50 in the States, and get our mini kit. It comes with the Star Dance warmer and a bunch of mini testers. It's a great time to join the Scentsy Fam Jam. It's also the 10% off sale, so that's exciting if you want to stock up on your fall and winter favorites before before March 1st, when we switch over to the spring and summer catalog. To be perfectly honest, I'm really looking forward to it. I'm almost about done with the Scentsy fall and winter scents. But hilarious as I say that, I'm cutting up a Sassy Girl Aroma Fall Brick. Hold on, someone's at the dollhouse door. Surprise! It was UPS with my March Scent of the Month kit. Anyhow, back to this. I am cutting up my Fall Yoga Pants by the Fireside Brick by Sassy Girl Aroma. I thought I was going to save this for next fall, but I admit I've been dipping into it, just cutting like little tiny corners and slivers off of it. I love this. Fall Yoga Pants by the Fireside is basically all of the Bath & Body Works classics. I think it's toasted marshmallow, marshmallow Fireside, sorry. Pumpkin pecan waffles and cider lane. And oh, it's to die for. Absolutely love it. It's funny, I was talking to one of my subscribers today. We both kind of feel like Sassy Girl Aroma, Julie's wax has this certain scent to it. It doesn't matter what fragrance you order it in. It all has this underlying bread note to it, which I don't know if the Bath & Body Works oils that she uses is just strong enough to cover it up, or if perhaps it kind of goes with that bready scent. I guess pumpkin pecan waffles could probably go with that bready scent. I don't know. But I don't think I'm going to be hauling Julie's wax anytime soon. Just because I found my favorites, and I've got a lot of it. From her anyways. I'm also really into Super Tarts right now. And recently I've been placing bi-weekly orders with Super Tarts, which leaves very little fun money for any of the other vendors. So c'est la vie. I'm sure eventually I will get sick of Super Tarts too and then move on to something else. But for right now, I am really loving all of the Super Tart scents. Usually 30 seconds on each side works, but it seems like I have microwaved this a little too long and made a mucky nasty mess of this brick. It's just crumbling and crappy as all get out. Anyhow, so what else is new? What's shaken? We are going prom dress shopping this week with Miss Tatum. She graduates from grade 12. Her prom is June 2nd. The girl could probably take every boy at school, but she's complaining that she doesn't have a prom date. She found a really gorgeous Sherry Hill dress, secondhand, which I'm super proud of her, because normally she would just not even blink an eye asking me to spend $1,000 on a dress. So she found this gorgeous Sherry Hill dress secondhand. I think the kid only wants $450 for it, which is still a lot of change considering it's worn, but it's only one night and it is stunning. So Thursday, we're going to try on that dress. Yeah, I microwaved this It's way too soft. Oh, have I ever made a mess here. Anyway, she's going to try on this dress, and if it doesn't fit, then we are going, we have an appointment at Elizabeth Noel, just in case, which is our favorite dress boutique in London, Ontario. We've kind of left this a little late. Like we, all in all, should have been probably out dress shopping in November, but whatever. So that's pretty exciting as a mom. I don't know, like part of me is so exciting to see, you know, what the next chapter of her life holds, and then, you know, the other part of you just wants to lay down and bawl your eyes out. My baby is also moving to Scotland. She says just the summer, but she's also toying around the idea of staying there for 6 months on a work visa. Her dad is from Scotland, so that's exciting. Like, look at what a mess I've made. Doesn't even matter because I have like zero intentions of sharing this with anybody. This is all mine. So I don't care if I have just microwave/butchered this to hell. What else is new and exciting? This past weekend was Family Day. In Canada, we have a national holiday. We get a day off once a year in February for Family Day, which is really nice. Our government chooses to do it in the crappiest month of the year, though, because it's either, you know, 8 feet of snow or wet, disaster, freezing cold mess. So the weather isn't very nice to have Family Day in February. But hey, a day off is a day off, so I'm not complaining. Children and I didn't do anything special. We just hung out at home, relaxed, watched some really good movies. It's an older one, but it just recently went on Netflix. It's called Machine Gun Preacher. It's based on a true story of Sam, how do you pronounce his last name? Childer? Yeah, Sam Childer. He's an ex-outlaw. It's a little churchy for my blood, but if you can get past like the religious vibe, even with the religious vibe, it's a good movie. Like, it's a really good movie, and it's a true story. So if you're into Netflix, check that one out if you haven't seen it already. Fantastic movie. Oh, I freaked Grace right out last night. Grace is my middle daughter. If you're new to my channel, she's 13. So, you know how when you move, you've just got like the last box of crap, and it's usually out of a junk drawer and stuff that hasn't been put away where it belongs, la 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 la. Well, I was cleaning out that said box and putting things where they belonged. I meant to put these 3 pregnancy tests in with Ella's like keepsake box. And yes, I took 3 home pregnancy tests. I was out west when I figured out that I was pregnant in a bathroom at a bar. My brother and I were in Van City having the time of our lives. And I thought it was stress, but no, turns out I was pregnant, and I kept all 3 of them. That's a funny story time I should do one day. But anyways, I had them on the shelf in my room. Well, one of them fell on the floor, and Grace, like right beside my purse, sits right beside the shelf beside my desk. Do you know what I'm saying? So Grace finds this on the floor and flipped out last night. I couldn't for the life of me figure out what the hell her problem was. She was in such a bad mood. And then she freaks out and she's like, I know your secret. And I'm like, what secret? And she's like, I found the pregnancy test in your room. And I'm like, oh dear Lord, girl, calm down. Anyways, that was hilarious. She was having a bird last night, thinking that I was pregnant again. Hell no. Anyways, next what's up? Oh, this is the next one. Pumpkin cheesecake. I ordered this in November. I thought it wasn't cured. I've taken off a couple pieces and recently shared it in Funmail. I think it's probably more than cured now. I just don't think I like the smell. And I'm probably about the only one on the planet that doesn't like Julie's pumpkin cheesecake because everyone went nuts for this. I think I'm going to leave it whole and come back to it, it's definitely cured. If I don't sell it as a de-stash, I don't know. Maybe I could save it for next year and use it as a blending scent. Fester, do you need to go outside? Do you want to go outside, buddy? Sorry about that. Anyways, let's get on with this before the kids come through the door. The next thing I wanted to cut up was Sassy Girl Aromas Ghosts and Goblins. Again, maybe Sassies can correct me. Like, these ginormous chunks are so pretty, but like I don't throw a whole one of these in my warmers. How do you usually cut your Sassy Girl chunk bags? Do you cut them in halves, thirds, fourths? I also don't understand why people complain when their beautiful cubes are broken or not so pretty looking. Like, you can't melt one of these huge chunks in a warmer anyways. I swear, some people just like to bitch and complain for nothing. Anyways, this is very similar to Fall Yoga Pants by the Fireside. This is Ghosts and Goblins, which is pumpkin pecan waffles, cider lane, and blackberry. Honestly, I love them both. I probably would order both again, but I don't know that we will see these blends until probably, I don't know, maybe late July, early August. So I'm happy that I have a loaf. I also have this Ghosts and Goblins in 2 different chunk bags, so it should last me a while. Also, if you're not into vendor wax or you're just on the fence about placing an order, I have chunked up Marshmallow Fireside, Pumpkin Pecan Waffles, Cider Lane, Bath & Body Works candles. And I've blended this on my own, and it smells damn near identical. The only thing that I would recommend is go light on the Cider Lane and heavier on the Marshmallow Fireside and Pumpkin Pecan Waffles, because the Cider Lane does dominate it. Even still, I'm a huge Cider Lane fan, so I don't mind. There's 2 more chunks in there that I'm going to leave whole in case I decide to send them in friend mail. But yeah, I don't know what people get all fussy about when their cubes aren't completely perfect, because I make them a mess anyways. I apologize, I'm going to have to compete with the noise in the background. This is an open concept space, and Ella is going to town with the toys as well as the Paw Patrol over there. So I have those 2 done. I'm also going to be cutting up Sassy Girl Aromas Beachside Cinema, which is maple syrup, popcorn, and sea salt. And this one, lemonade, orange sherbet, whipped cream. Where did my bloody paper go? Ugh, I'm such a disaster today. Here we go. I love this. This is pre-cut parchment sheets. The regular stuff works just as well. So the next thing I wanted to cut up were some of my Southbound, I don't know what you'd call these, mini pies, I guess. I keep forgetting that I have a Southbound stash. This is one of my favorite vendors. Rachel's blends are just amazing. The first one is Pink Serendipity Lemon Cake, which is pink sugar serendipity sweet lemon pound cake. Oh, beautiful. Just gorgeous. You definitely smell the pink sugar, which I'm not a fan of pink sugar, but and there's 2 types of pink sugar I've discovered. So there's pink sugar, like the true Aquilina pink sugar, which smells like caramel and fig. That's what I get in here, is that yeah, true pink sugar. And then I think that there's like what people like identify as pink sugar, which is more just like lemon cotton candy scent, which to me, that's That's different. Like, that's like Scentssy's sugar, which if all pink sugar smelled like that, just like sweet cotton candy lemony, I could get down with that. But there are certain pink sugars that smell like caramel fig. That I'm not crazy about. This to me is more Serendipity, so I don't mind it. Oh, and perhaps I should have microwaved this because this is going to be kind of noisy. It's a lot harder than I had anticipated. So because Rachel's wax is pretty strong, I'm going to cut this into smaller pieces, and if need be, I will just put 2 slivers. Surely I could get away with just 1 piece like this. This smells gorgeous. I am a huge Serendipity fan, which is hilarious because I don't like cherry scents. And Serendipity is primarily cherry, but there's other things in there that make it just dang delicious and the perfect spring summer melt. So I'm quite happy that I received these through D-Stash. The next one that smells delicious is Southbounds Strawberry Cookie Milk, which is fresh picked strawberries, freshly baked sugar cookies, and sweet caramelized sugar milk. Lots of glitter on this, which I'm not a big fan of glitter for the planet, but I did receive this through D-Stash. I didn't buy it direct from the company. That's interesting. Get more of the fresh strawberries on the top. And definitely get that sugar milk. Sugar milk is hit or miss with me. I love Rachel's sugar milk though, because I don't get a sour note to it at all. This is really hard. I probably should have microwaved this. I just thought that they were so little, I didn't think I'd need to. It's a good thing. Did you see what I did to that Sassy Girl loaf? I'd probably liquefy this one. And again, I have no intentions of sharing this, so it doesn't have to look pretty if it's just for me. If you are new to vendor wax and you want it to look pretty, melt it and then it won't do this. When it's cold and you cut it, it kind of comes off in like shavings instead of chunks. Oh! Now that it's cut, I'm definitely getting that fresh picked strawberry. I love this. I really wish this was a giant loaf and not just a teeny one. That is so good. Rachel from Southbounds Soap Company, I believe she's in the process of legally changing her name because she hasn't made soaps for a while. I've also heard through the grapevine that she's getting more help in 2018. So, not sure that she's going like full RTS, but I think that she's going to be producing a lot more. So much like Vintage Chic Scents, you know, when Kirby used to do a restock, she would only have enough product to last a couple hours. Now if you do a VCS restock, she's got product up there because she's creating more. It's not so Hunger Games style anymore. With more volume, you know, the products tends to stay on the website for not ever, but at least a couple days now, where I think you'll find when Rachel gets help and she starts pouring more, it won't be so Hunger Games stressful to order through her, and I would highly, highly, highly recommend this vendor. Her scents are super authentic, super strong. They don't last a long time. They don't last as long as somebody like Barrett's Wax Crafts or Super Tarts, but it's amazing wax. You should still try it. The next one is Pink Seaside Cotton, which is pink sugar, fresh ozone, clean cotton, sheer musk, and amber. Oh, this is so nice. What does this remind me of? There's a Scentsy one that this reminds me of. This is just the nicest pink laundry I think I've smelled so far. It's definite pink sugar. I'm not getting the caramel fig pink sugar. I'm just getting like a sweet, like Scentsy sugar plus laundry. It's really nice. I was gonna say, you might be able to mix something similar to this. I would do like half of a clothesline cube and then a cube and a half of Scentsy sugar. And I'm not saying it would be the exact same, but you could probably duplicate something like this along the same lines, right? This one was so pretty. I was so hesitant to cut it because it was two-toned. It had these adorable little seashells in it. But no regrets, because that is going to smell fantastic. That's beautiful. Yeah, you can make a pink sugar laundry type scent using Scentsy stuff. Quarter of a Clean Breeze. 1.5 parts, or no, half Clean Breeze, 1.5 cubes of pink sugar. You could blend something similar, not exact, but similar. Next one is Southbounds Pink Sugared Cinnamon Donuts, which is pink sugar, fresh crushed cinnamon bark, baked yellow cake with notes of creamy, buttery vanilla. I'm guessing that the person I purchased this D-stash through, this was likely one of her pink sugar pre-orders, because all of these have had, well, with the exception of the strawberry one. These three, rather. This one is gorgeous, and I get mostly that crushed cinnamon bark cake and just a slightest hint of pink sugar. Oh, sorry, I should have showed you the top. How rude. It's a donut. Sparkles and sprinkles. Two-tone wax tends to do that. Splits in half when you cut it. But again, this is just for me, so I don't mind. I probably should have been warming this throughout the winter. Might even save the majority of this for the fall, because it's very heavy on the cinnamon, and I'm about done with cinnamon. I'm so excited to have cut this stuff up. So a lot of this you won't see until my March melting basket, but there's no sense in having wax if it's not convenient. And I can't just like want to melt this, but it's, you know, not convenient at all. What else? Okay, so let's do this one. This is a Sassy Girl Lemonade Orange Sherbet Whipped Cream. The orange sherbet is definitely overpowering. This is very, very, very similar to Scentsy's Orange Dreamsicle. Almost identical, except for it's got that lemonade to it. Perhaps we could do scent scores using this one. I've been very hesitant to melt any of my Sassy Girl Aroma, like spring, summer, fruity blends, just because it's got that bread note to it. Fruity bread. Ugh. But we'll see. Can't judge it till you warm it, right? Oh, there is a scent. I can't remember what it is, but it's like peach, white tea, peach nectar, something something coming up in the end portion of my February melting basket. It is probably one of the best performers from Sassy Girl I have ever tried, and it was just like a little chunk of it that I received as a random act of kindness from a friend. Blew my mind. It is the very first Sassy Girl aroma scent that I've tried that didn't get that heavy bread note to the wax. Sorry, I keep flipping this. It probably doesn't matter, but it's just all about cross-contaminating scents. And let's cut up a couple of the beachside cinnamon. Did I already mention this in the video? Dollhouse update. Ella Bella peed on the potty for the first time. I'm so excited. Wow, this smells so good on cold. Doesn't throw very well on the warmer. I'm hoping that maybe if I give it another month, it will cure and be prime for spring and summer. I love popcorn scents. Clearly, if you've seen my recent sensational or 2018 gem video, you will know that I am a diehard for my popcorn scents. Popcorn blends work for Julie's bready wax, I find, just because it is salty popcorn. Henceforth, that bread wax smell blends in really well. But I also feel the same way about either it just blends in with the Bath & Body Works pumpkin pecan waffles, or her Bath & Body Works oils are just strong enough that they overpower it. I'm not sure. I'm actually kicking myself in the butt, even though this doesn't perform as well, that I probably should have ordered 2 bags of this. I have a feeling we'll see beachside cinema again several times throughout the spring and summer. So I'm not sweating it. If I absolutely need it, I can place a small order. Oh, that's another thing I need to do is update my passport. It's about to expire. That will really put a wrench into my vendor wax plans, wouldn't it? Actually, I think Sassy Girl Aroma is one that does offer international shipping, but it's probably ridiculously expensive. I've never looked into it with her. Oh, to my vendor waxy friends, you guys will know somebody has commented before on one of my videos and told me that there is a vendor, like an indie vendor in the States, who does flat rate shipping to Canada for like 16 bucks. If anyone remembers or knows who that is, comment down below, because I have clearly never placed an order with them. I know I've said it 100 times on my channel, but it's a good goddamn thing I'm not American, because I'd be broke. If I could have suitcases delivered to my door for an affordable price, oh my word, I'd have no money. None whatsoever. Okay, last but not least, hang tight. Sorry about that. I want to cut up some of my Scentsy bricks. I know you guys are all probably like, woman, get over it. I'm busting out my second brick. I'm not going to cut up the whole thing, but I love this scent so much. If Cozy Chai can stay in the Scentsy catalog into the spring and summer, then I can warm cinnamon chai latte. As far as I'm concerned, this rocks my socks. I like this better than Cozy Chai on cold. I have to say that because admittedly I've never warmed Cozy Chai yet. Let's see. Why do you have to be so difficult? It's always like the first line, it seems to be the hardest to get out. Where's that pregnancy test? Let's dig one of these suckers out. I'm not even joking. Only on my channel, folks. Only on my channel. This is how I broke my last brick. How do you do this? Come on, bugger. Finally. All that for nothing. Put my trusty pregnancy test away. Anyhow, I'm not quite done with this scent yet. I've warmed a whole brick. This one lasts and lasts and lasts. I love it. I still can't even talk about it without craving it and wanting to warm it. Yes, there's cinnamon to it, but it's just so well blended with the cardamom, the nutmeg, and that frothy milk note. It's just beautiful. Love it. So happy to cut up a little bit, and then I will honestly retire the rest of this brick till next year. So I say. We also don't have a Starbucks. I live in the middle of nowhere, so this is like my Starbucks fix. There's one of those. I also have to do a spotlight video on sugar. I'm not sure. I should have checked before I started filming this video, but are there any bricks left? These are going to the closeout section as of March 1st. You can check on the specials tab. If it still says bricks, you'll be able to get this sugar. May have already sold out. If so, don't fret, because we are getting sugar as of March 1st in regular bar form. So that's also promising to anyone who is like, I don't know if I'll like it. See how I broke this one? I'm trying to force it out of here. If you don't know if you'll like it and don't want to commit to a brick, that's okay, because as of March 1st, you'll be able to get it in bar size. This just smells like cotton candy and lemon. I've heard a lot of people say that this is a pink sugar dupe. I don't know, like, again, if there's two different pink sugars, but I don't smell caramel figs in here at all. This just smells like sweet, delicious cotton candy and just a teeny hint of lemon to it. It's gorgeous, makes for a great blending scent. I keep meaning to do a spotlight video on this one, but I guess you'll just see it in scent scores, I suppose, come the spring. I like this one on its own too. To be perfectly honest, I wasn't going to order the Brick Duo when Sugar and Shimmer first came out because of sugar. I just thought, boring and expensive. Like, I could get 100 different cotton candy scents from indie vendors for way cheaper than that. Turns out, out of the two, I like Sugar better than I like Shimmer. Hence, I've almost finished a brick of this. I've also shared some of this in friend mail and such, so I haven't been a total greedy hog with the pink sugar. And last but not least, I'm going to cut up a teeny tad of Shimmer. Oh, look at that. I don't have to. Still haven't used the last one I cut up. So that is it, folks. I have a boatload of more US vendor wax to pick up this weekend. Barrett's Wax Crafts, some sidekicks, lots and lots and lots of good stuff coming up, as well as a ton more scent scores. So stay tuned. Bye for now.